Away, set, ready to go. The open handicap. Ready and racing. Good breakout. Little Sister hesitated, missed it a length. She's a Singer began brilliantly out of the gates and landed a length in front. Dollop goes to second. Stoical third. The outside, though, followed by Diggity. James Atelli 2.5 away to our Little Sister at the tail of the field. She's a Singer down the side of the course. 650 metres left to go. She's in a world of her own at the moment. She's out by 2.5 clear. Stoical. He stalks the pace. Then Dollop back in behind them from Diggity, starting to wind up. James Atelli, our Little Sister at the tail. She's a Zinger, brings them onto the corner, and she's the runner to gun down. She leads by 3 on Stoical, who's pushed along. Then Diggity from Dollop. They'll follow back and behind them. James Atelli, our Little Sister to the outside. She's a Singer. Can she see it through? At the 100 metre point, she's a length and a half in front of Stoical, who's trying hard. She's a Singer in front, and she is too good. She's a Singer down to the wire, scores by a length from James Atelli, who flashed late. Then would have been Diggity, followed by Stoical. Towards the tail of the field was our Little Sister, and Dollop the last runner to get in. She got a little weary at the end, but she saw it through. She's a Singer, and has been too strong from James Atelli, who was eating up the ground late, and he has run on resolutely over the concluding stages. But the favourite takes out race number 3 in She's a Singer. Okay, our numbers here read 2, 6, 3 and 1. 2, 6, 3 and 1 are the numbers. Yes, as I said, our numbers here read 2, 6, 3 and 1. Winner number 2, She's a Singer. Second home in the event going to number 6, which was James Atelli. Third home in the event going to number 3, which was Diggity. Okay, the winner of the event, number 2, She's a Singer. She's a 7-year-old brown mare owned by Miss C.M. Johnson and Mrs. T.M. Johnson, trained by Caitlin Johnson of Jundowie and ridden in the event by Amy Graham. Second home in the event goes to number 6, which was James Atelli. He's a 6-year-old brown gelding owned by K.E. Martins, Mrs. K.R. Martins, A.D. Martins and P.A. Martins, trained by Gary Clem of Bundaberg and ridden by Kelly Gates. Third home in the event goes to number 3, which was Diggity, an 8-year-old chestnut gelding owned by R.L. Black, Mrs. D.P. Black, M. Ruff and Mrs. M. Ruff, trained by Tom Maloney of Wandai and ridden by Hannah Phillips. Margins, it was a half length by 2 3/4, a half by 2 3/4, and the time of the event was a very slick 55.51. As I said, all honours there with She's a Singer. She began brilliantly to take up the role in front. She gave a kick at the top of the straight, and that has seen her through from a very game James Atelli. He made up a stack of ground over the concluding stages, and third home in the event going to number Diggity, who also ran on well over the concluding stages. But the open handicap, all honours there with She's a Singer. She did have that little mishap at the start. Obviously no harm done there. All honours with her. Just awaiting on the scales report to come through there after the running of race number 3. Race 4 on this afternoon's card. It is the Malaga Grazing Company Benchmark 55 handicap. It's over the 1200 metres. We have 2 scratchings out of that event. Take out number 8 and number 11. 8 and 11 come out of race number 4. As I said, we just await on the scales report to come through here after running of race number 3. As soon as we have that, we'll pass that down the line.
Connections of the winner, Jesus Singer. I believe that Caitlin's only had a licence.